And I've always had comics on the go a little bit. So thought I was quite a Marvel aficionado when this job came in, and I realised I'd never heard of Jessica Jones. It's quite a niche, or it was. I suspect it won't be now. It was quite a niche comic book, the Alias comic book. But then when I read it, I just thought, why have I missed this? This is sensational writing, brilliantly put together. Such a clever idea that the story starts when Jessica Jones has already given up being a superhero. I was reading the comic book thinking, have I missed? Is there like a layer of continuity I've missed?
Right. Yeah.
Was there a whole 50 issues of the Avengers with Jewel in them that I didn't realise? And it's such a brilliant concept. These are all the TV shows and movies that I wished for when I was a kid. I mean, we had Bill Bixby coming into the Incredible Hulk.
Nothing wrong with that.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. But he was never battling MODOK. He was battling the sheriff who was peddling moonshine.
Bank robbers and
it was all a little bit small scale. So it's nice that cinematic universe now has the scale that I'd always wished it would have.
And Kilgrave in the comics, he is quite literally the Purple Man.
Yes.
How relieved were you that you didn't have to be painted purple every single day?
Well, there was about a day between first hearing about this and then having a conversation with Melissa Rosenberg and Jeff Loeb to sort of get an idea of what was being talked about. So for 24 hours I was thinking, am I going to be painted purple every day? Until Jeff and Melissa told me that wasn't their intention. I did wonder. I thought for about a week that would probably be really good fun. By about week 4, I'd probably wanted to kill myself. 4 a.m. in the makeup wagon, being hosed down with purple makeup. I think it's the right decision. I think some things work beautifully in a comic book that don't really translate to live action. I think it was an inevitable decision, especially as the world of Jessica Jones is quite a kind of gritty, real life type of thing. There's no spandex suits, and this iteration of him is a bit more. You wouldn't notice him walking down the street. He's very sharply dressed, but beyond that, there's nothing to tell. There's nothing to give away what's ticking away inside.
Just find out, how does being part of the Marvel Universe compare to being part of another phenomenon, something like Doctor Who?
You can never have enough reasons to go to Comic-Con. That's what I think. It's lovely to ever be part of a world that people are as enthusiastic as they are about Doctor Who and indeed about Marvel Comics. To get to tick a couple of those boxes in one career is something I'm very, very proud of.
How are you feeling about playing the Doctor again now for Big Finish?
I've done it.
Yeah.
It was very quick. I mean, an audio drama is achieved within a day, really. So it was lovely to revisit. Always fun to play opposite Catherine Tate again. And I hope people will enjoy it. I think it was fun to revisit that world.